I'm just giving my reviews of tonight's Idol. Please excuse my hair and my face. Not saying like that, but my hair is jacked up. I haven't got nothing to do on it, and my face wants to break out this week for some reason. But the opening I really liked. I really liked that the four went to their hometowns and then they sang songs that mean something to them based on their hometown. And actually, all four of them did really well. And I feel like the order that they went in, as performing wise, is the order that it did. Like, let me explain. Like, Mackenzie went first, he did good. Then Dalton went, he did really good. Then Portia went, she went, did well. And then Trent went, and he did really well, like that. And sad to say, when they had to pick the top three based off of last week, if you just based off of last week, I'm not surprised that Mackenzie went home because, like I said last week on my video, that he was just average. It was just regular Mackenzie. And then when he performed his hometown song, it sounded like he did when he first auditioned. I do remember when he first auditioned. And since I've been watching since the beginning, I will say this, that he got voted off American Idol, but his first couple auditions were original songs, and I see him more so as a songwriter, which is great for him because I was told, like, working in the industry, songwriters make more than the performer does, especially if the song doesn't do well for the performer. They get paid like royalty checks, I guess, off of performing it, but the songwriter gets paid regardless. And so, anyway, but then they did the top three, a song that the guy of head of Big Machine Records picked, and they all did great. But the song that I loved the most out of the three performances, I like LaPortia's because you could tell she wasn't feeling it the least. Dalton surprised me; he did really well, and I liked his version of the song, and like he Daltonized it. But the best one was Trent Harmon's "Drink You Away." I love that song with Chris Stapleton and Justin Timberlake, and he has a Justin-esque type voice because he could get really high, his range, or he could get really low. So that was really good. And then the songs that the judges picked, I liked the song that Dalton sang. I caught the shade that Carrie Conner Jr. and Keith Urban did towards J-Lo, like when she said she wasn't feeling it because he lowered the key and it sounded different and stuff like that. And then Harry Connick came behind her, Jr., and came behind her was like, that's called reharmonizing. And it's to fit or change the harmony to fit your voice. And then Keith was like, if you're not a real musician, he was like, and you don't know chords or notes. He said, when somebody changes up a song, sounds different, or they didn't like it. Then after he said that, it went to commercial. I thought it was funny, but LaPortia's version of Adele's "Hello" I did not like. I think because even though both of them are vocally powerhouses, LaPortia has a type of rugged voice, and even though she's really, really vocally talented, I think that she would have been better off with the I don't know, if they wanted to twist it out, they should have did like Before He Cheats or something by Carrie Underwood. Like something that could bring out her attitude and her voice. Like we know she's vocally talented, so they were talking about they trying to challenge her. Adele to me wasn't no challenge for her. And then Trent Harmon killed as usual. For this week tonight, I think Trent was my favorite. Then LaPortia, and surprisingly, Dalton did really well tonight too. So honestly, based off tonight's performances, him and LaPortia were neck and neck. And I won't say because his vocals, but I will say like Harry Conner Jr. said, it's because he's a good singer, not a great singer, but he can make people feel stuff and he can play with the audience and switch it around to make it work for him. And she is vocally a powerhouse. Like when it comes to certain songs performing wise, she'll do her best and try to do all that to do it. But tonight, I think Trent Harmon won, and I think that I'll say that Trent and LaFour should be in the top two. I'll think that, like I said, Mackenzie will be a songwriter. Maybe he'll come up with an album, but for the most part, he'll be a songwriter. And I think that Dalton will open up a school of rock or stay working there and he will get a record deal. But I think more so it'll be for a band. Like he'll be a front man, he'll have his own drummers and things like that. And LaPortia and Trent, they will be out performing. That's what I think. As well as Dalton, but I think those two will be solo artists and he will be like in a band like how Daughtry is. So that's my review for tonight. I had one for Empire, but I'll have to do it on another video. So, talk to you later. Bye. When Mackenzie knew that LaPortia was going to get picked, he told her, I think I heard him say that, sorry, my hair is retarded, that he loved her because they're all like a family and for her to beat these guys or whatever. But I will say that the reason why I like this season of Idol is because other than Group Week, which everybody knows is stressful, there has been no controversy. Like, it's all been about the artist and the music, and it's been no controversy of sexual orientation, skin color, race, any religion, anything that makes them different. And that's why I love this season. And also the simple fact that I say the top, well, the top 10, honestly, for me, I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching it a little bit, but everybody in the top 10 has had something to overcome or fight. Whether it was like Sonica being shy, or Dalton being bipolar, or Mackenzie and his heart things, or Portia being abused and stuff like that, or Tristan and her mom being in the military, or I forgot the other girl's name that fast. Brenda Starr being her mama, like living in her shadow, and the other ones saying they're too young, or LaJon like losing his older brother, or Trent. For me, people underestimated him for the simple fact that, like with his auditions that I was watching last week, I said, well, everybody looks at him and think he'll sing country or bluegrass, and he's an R&B blues singer. So that's what I really liked about this year's Idol, is that it has been more about the person's gift and what they can bring to the table versus anything outside of it. And I feel like if this is a singing competition, of course, stories is going to cause controversy, and it's good for people that do vlogs and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, let's not forget why you're watching, and it's to listen, to hear some great music, and see the world's next musical geniuses come out of a show that's ending this season. So that's all else I wanted to add. Yeah, so it's 12:40 in the morning. I'm about to head to sleep. Like, subscribe, or ignore, whatever. But this is just my opinion of Idol this week. Have a good night, guys. Be blessed.